Show me the money.
It must be the money.
I see you, Prime.
Yeah, Prime, yeah. It's like Prime, one of them dudes, when he win, we all win, baby.
We all win. Get
Everybody in the hood doing the Deion dance. Good for you, Prime.
You doing the Deion dance?
I feel like Prime's got you on salary.
Why? See, now, Chase, let me tell you something, Chase.
I'm just being real with you.
Chase, I know where you from now. One day.
Texas.
Yeah, but Texas.
Texas.
But hold on real quick, fellas. Hold on. It's Prime with Texas. Look, I want to bring you back to my neighborhoods, right? James, bring back your neighborhood.
Yeah.
Acho.
Private school.
Yeah, I know.
Private school.
Right, so if you come to our neighborhoods, you're going to see how everybody in the hood love Prime.
I love
and
it.
now you're going to understand.
I like Prime too. I'm just saying, you know.
No, but it's a little different.
Yeah,
Private school.
It is a little different.
It's a little
Driving nice
different.
cars.
Has Prime exceeded all the expectations, Tupac?
Absolutely. I always say this when we talk about Prime, because I feel like when I got to the media, I realized, man, they don't like Prime. And I was telling Chase how everybody growing up loved Deion Sanders. Like, that's who you wanted to be. If you'd had a Deion shoes in school, you wasn't really that cool. If you couldn't do the Deion Sanders dance and touchdowns, you wasn't really that guy, right? So when I got to TV, I'm like, oh, wait, how everybody love Prime, but the people that's on TV? And it comes from the jealousy part of it, right? Because who he is. And when we love him for who he is, but now we love him because what he's doing on that field as a coach. Because before he got there, them brothers won one game. That's right. I said one game. And now, this last year, they was one game away from winning that conference.
Yes, sir.
That's talking about expectations. We're going to jump over that. And now, if you've seen it, the way they are now, okay, so Travis is leaving. Shador is leaving. Cool. They did get a 5-star quarterback. And we ain't got to worry about if he can play or not. How many stars he got? He got 5 of them.
Not 0.
That means he's legit and he's elite. You get elite.
High school,
and then another thing is, look at the coaches he's bringing around. Imagine back if you're in high school and they tell you, hey, LeSean McCoy, we're going to have Marshall Faulk come recruit you. Who? Marshall Faulk.
So
We're going to have Warren Sapp come recruit you. Warren Sapp?
Come on, man.
He's changing the game, man, and he's doing it in a cool fashion, a cool way. And I want to say this. I think Colorado next 3 years, man, they're going to get in that playoffs.
They're going to make some noise.
Because this year they was trying to get in that playoffs. And if you ask anybody if Deion Sanders coming from
Colorado.
No, before
Jackson
Colorado.
State.
Jackson State, if he would do this in Colorado, everybody would have said no.
They did say no.
They did, and now what they say? Now they're $51 million, $10 million a year.
That's facts. Hey, Deion Sanders gave the entire world a free class in economics. Deion Sanders, I would suggest, he don't move the needle. Deion Sanders is the needle. Average home ticket price is up 285%.
Come on, man.
They've sold out the stadium back-to-back seasons. Hadn't done that in 27 years prior to Deion Sanders.
27.
Sponsorship revenue up 40%.
Yes.
Admissions applications up 20%. Black applications up 50%. And admissions, as far as it pertains to acceptance, up 3.5%. Television ratings have increased by as much as 50% in certain time windows. Deion Sanders, he does not move the needle. Deion Sanders quite literally is the needle, but he gave us a simple microeconomics course. You eat what you kill and you bet on yourself.
Yes, you do.
Deion bet on himself. He went to a Colorado program that was one of the poorest programs as it pertains to national attention over the last decade, and he has made them one of the most well-known programs. Shout out to you, Prime. Exceeded all expectations by far.
I think he's exceeded expectations for sure. Quite honestly, based on all those stats, I didn't have those, but he deserves to get paid more.
Correct.
Because not only did he get there when they were 1-11, okay, but he built the brand, and the brand was Prime, and now the brand is Colorado with Prime there. So that was a focus, because now in this day and age of NIL, you have to build the brand to be able to recruit these guys. You have Marshall Faulk, Warren Sapp, Deion Sanders recruiting your sons out of high school. Who would not want to go play for those guys? So he built the brand the first year, and then the next year, he built the on-the-field stuff, all this transfer portal stuff. They went 4-8 in 2023, and then they further built the brand on the field, and they went 9-4 in 2024. Deion's an excellent coach, and quite honestly, he's a quintessential college coach. He is setting the bar for how things need to get done, because not only does he have everything on the field taken care of, because he hires really good coaches, but all the off-the-field stuff, including like caring about your kids, like a father figure to all these guys. To me, this is why I think he deserves more money. You look at admissions, enrollment, ticket sales, all these things you have to worry about as a college head coach. He has done that, and then still put a good product on the field. It's impressive.
Yeah, he deserved the $100 million.
Pay him.
I don't know if it's any coaches that would do what Prime did. And it's not, I mean, I know the name and all that, and you changing around the organization, but he came to Colorado from Jackson State, and they told him, we don't have the money right now.
For sure.
And Prime looked that dude in the eye and said, don't trip. I got you. We will have the money. And 2 years later, he one of the highest paid coaches in football because he changed around that whole program. On the field and off the field. Acho mentioned all the ticket sales and the sellouts and all that type stuff. That's off the field type stuff. TV ratings and all that, that's off the field. And then on the field, the product that he put on the field, he changed around that as well. I don't know, researchers can help me off the field, but Colorado, Shady, look at me. Colorado is about to have 2 top 5 picks out of the University of Colorado. That's Georgia and Florida type stuff and Alabama type stuff, not Colorado type stuff. I don't know, and they can help me if they've ever had 2 picks
No,
in the top
that was in
5.
my notes, so keep going.
Okay,
Yeah, keep
2
going.
picks in the top 5. But Prime is bringing superstar players over there. He's putting a superstar product on the football field, and he's giving you a superstar product off the field as well. To me, he's underpaid as we sit here up here today, even though he got that extension. What Prime has done, he's overexceeded them expectations.
So, James, because that was in my notes too, right?
Okay.
I was like, man, what has Prime all done for Colorado compared to all these other schools, right? And I started thinking about it. So, the last time they had a top 10 draft pick, right, as an old lineman, and that was in 1997.
1990.
Last time they had a top 10 was 1997, right? And then the last time they had a first-round pick outside of the top 10 was, what year was that? Okay, that's not my notes.
A long time.
Right.
A long time.
That's how long it's been, though, because I'm looking for it. But I will say this about Deion. Can we show that graphic up real quick?
Yeah.
The one with all the highest paid guys?
Yeah, that was
I just want to show you something real quick, though. Please, the one James had on there. Okay, so look at all these great coaches, right? And I just want you to look at something. So
Kirby.
you look at Georgia, you look at Ohio State, you look at Clemson, you look at Oregon, you look at Texas.
Blue Bloods.
Now, if you don't even look at the coaches, though, because Kirby Smart is obviously probably the best right now, but if you don't look at the names, just look at the schools, it's an easy sell to go to Georgia. It is an easy sell to go Ohio State. It is an easy sell to go to Clemson. Oregon? I mean, look at the jerseys.
Yeah.
Okay? Texas. Yo, listen, Texas, they've been bad for some time. Now they're getting good again. But it was an easy sell to go to Texas. It's Texas. Yeah. Oh, my God. You look at Colorado. That's a hard sell. You want me to go where? It's cold as hell to play here. Yeah. And I look at what Deion has done. So when I look at these coaches, and no disrespect to them guys, but I feel like Deion has really earned his money. He's earned his right. Because all these other guys, even if I don't do a great job of recruiting, it might have been my dream to play for the University of Ohio State. Yeah. You know, one of my favorite players of all time might have played for Georgia. I want to go there. I want to be there. I see him on national television all the time. You ain't watching Colorado on TV if you want for prime time. So all I'm saying is when we talk about giving his flowers and his love, he's earned it compared to them other coaches where it was easy ride for them.
He's definitely earned it. And I like that graphic for a couple reasons because all those teams, exactly what I did, Shady, I just looked at the teams. I didn't look at the coaches. Those are all blue bloods. Those are all made the college football playoffs. The pressure's on Deion now because he's paid like a head coach that takes the team to playoffs, right? And I don't want ever there to be a situation where, Deion fizzles out and they don't make it. They're just like a 5. The pressure's on to be able to reach the college football playoff because you were paid like one. I believe in them. It's going to be interesting to see how this program is going to transition once they lose those top 5 picks in Shedeur, maybe in Travis Hunter. So this is great for Deion, but the pressure will come with it.
It's interesting, Chase. I don't know if I agree with that, not because it doesn't make sense, obviously, straightforward, down the line, incredibly rational, but Deion, I don't believe, got paid because he won. Because think about all those teams right there, they were all in the playoffs last year. All of those teams were bona fide. They didn't just win their division. Like, those teams were all in the playoff. Deion didn't win the conference last year, but got paid that big money, Chase, I think because of what he's done at Colorado. To me, my lesson there is twofold. Number one, it's, just be where your feet are and ball where your feet are. Like, stop being jealous and being envious of people who got more than you, like the Texases, the Ohio States, whatever that looks like in your life. Because if you ball where your feet are, you'll be taken care of. But, Chase, I'm curious about what you said, not for the sake of disagreement, but genuine curiosity. He got paid like an elite winner, even though the Colorado's not an elite winner.
He's averaged 4.6 wins a year in the first 3 years. So I would agree. I would agree with what you're telling me. He didn't get paid because he won. Mm-hmm. He got paid because, one, he turned that program around. 2, he's freaking Deion Sanders, and everyone wants to come to Colorado now. And 3, what we can do. You didn't get paid for what you did on the field. You got paid for everything.
All that stuff.
Say that again.
Yeah.
Because that matters. I would suggest even more right now in Prime's career than the wins. Because the wins will come.
Hey, Chase, do you think it's a little different because it's Colorado? Because I asked you that because, like, James always talks about his kids, you know, they're pretty good and they playing ball right now. But if you ask your kids, where you want to play ball at? Yeah. They going to say Colorado?
No, they LSU, Alabama right now.
And they might not even know who the head coach is for them teams. Yeah. But they just, they know Alabama. Like, when I was a kid, I was going to Miami University. He ain't nothing to talk about. Why? You didn't even know the coaches. Man, I know they had Clint Portis, they had this. You get what I'm saying? So it's like you selling a team, right? Because with the success they had. But Colorado, they had that success. And now you look at Colorado, now they talked about now like these other schools. Why is that? Because Coach Prime has changed that thing.
Forgot about it. What up, YouTube family? Welcome to the facility. Thanks for watching, and you better be sure to hit that subscribe button if you want to get more highlights from the show and all of our exclusive content.